Oh, you got your top on?
Yeah. It's because some people aren't prepared. He's whinging again. Oh, wicked hell, man. Right, wood for you.
There you go. Got my top on. Hello.
Hi guys.
There we go.
I don't know why it never does. It never brings up it live when I tap it on live.
Doesn't it?
No. It's always a pain in the ass.
Well, you can go live on your phone?
Yeah.
There we are, see?
Yeah, I know, but if I went through it, like, tell me.
Yeah, well, I'm back. Sorry for the break. The sabbatical. Back from the 15th century. And we're doing, oddly enough, I took part in a battle where there was a king and we're playing Kings of War.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got a queen.
How was last weekend? Absolutely brilliant, apart from the thunderstorm. We had just got off the battlefield because there was meant to be a massive heavy downpour and thunderstorm about 3-4 o'clock when we would go on to fight, because we do it later in the afternoon because it's cooler. Evening. And we done the fight. Bloody first time I've worn armour in 14 months. I was hanging out my ass when I come off the battlefield. Stripped my armour off. And it started raining. I thought, ooh, get the armour in the tent, don't want it going rusty. And then, oh my God, the heavens just opened. There was fork lightning, massive thunderstorms, and we're like that.
Good thing you weren't out in your armour then, weren't you?
Yeah, you would have just seen all these lights go and run and absolutely leg it everywhere.
Who's the tallest? Get me
Yeah, quick.
Who's taller?
Hold that bill higher. Yeah, that was, I mean, it hammered it down for about half hour.
Squire, get the pipe, set it up.
Yeah, honestly, man, that was savage. And then they were worried about thunderstorms on the Sunday as well. But that was right. But oh no, yeah, it's good. Had a good ruck with the Belgians, which is nice. They fight hard. That was quite good. I gutted one guy. I mean, it was sweet as a nut. He come at me with his two-handed sword, flaming away, blocked everything, sidestep, gutted him. I mean, it was sweet. Went to step again, he slipped. So I went flat on my ass, looked up, and there was three of them laughing, pointing swords at me. I was like, ah, okay.
So sending the porn.
Sending the chaff. Yeah. There was no crushing strength there. Evening.
Yes, it's King's War tonight.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Very good.
So it should be a bit fun.
Yeah, I'm trying something different.
I'm not.
No, why not? You've got a winning.
No, I could.
You got a winning formula.
I could have taken the Frost Giant.
You could have.
Tonight, and that would have got my vicious, all my other units.
Yeah, but if we're taking part in this tournament next year, then you've got to start getting beardy. No, beardy. Like you got to play beardy. You got to play nasty.
Well, I've got to learn how to use these properly first.
You seem to be doing all right.
Just against you.
Good point. We'll have to get a guest up. Very quickly, I want to say, Ministry, I watched your video on the cloth battle mats. They were quite good. So we've done a review. It's only about 7-8 minutes long on the different. He uses the mouse mats like we got.
Yeah.
But he managed to get this other stuff. You didn't say the price, mate, or I missed it. And they're 6x4, but they're cloth.
Oh, so you put stuff underneath and so you got.
Which he literally did. He put a hill underneath, smoothed it all down. It looked bloody brilliant.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Yeah. Even when I've seen those on TV, you can't tell if it's a hill or not. Sometimes the camera doesn't look.
Yeah. But the only other thing he said as well is the smoothing out the creases.
Yeah.
Which could be a pain in the backside for some of them.
But no, some of them stuff's quite nice.
Yeah, I bet they're a lot cheaper than.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was thinking about that though. Should we get a kind of a snowy one?
I have thought about that because I've got some scenery to go with it already.
I'm still tempted to get the lava looking one. Especially for me corn demons.
Yeah, when's the last one you used them?
Well, yeah, exactly. But I can't use them in one-page rules at the moment because I don't have enough to warrant using them as an army.
No.
I've got the models, and I think the pièce de resistance will be the Bloodthirster. So it's got that. Something to do, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did think about the snowy one because of them, and I've got some bits of train to go with it already. So
Alright, cool.
I just got to get around to doing that, and I've got to buy some other stuff first.
Also,
I can never put some in.
yeah, still love the mouse mats, but the fleet, yeah, definitely. I gotta be honest, I like the mouse mats because they do dull down the dice rolling.
Yeah.
When you watch some games and they've still got the old-fashioned plastic, you used to get the
Boards.
4x4 boards from King
Yeah.
George, they roll the dice on that, it sounds horrendous.
Yeah.
So, I suppose you could put the fleece one over the mouse mat, just to dumb down the noise a little bit. Or so if you put the fleece one on a table...
You just have a size tray, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I still like throwing them on the board, though.
You do when you get in the shop.
Well, yeah. No, I throw them across the room then. But I like throwing the dice on the table and not in the dice tray.
We're about to see that tonight.
Pretty much, yeah. No, I'm chilled out.
Okay.
I've been fighting so don't mind. Pent-up aggression and sound. Took it out on the Belgians.
Yeah. So yeah, Kings of War tonight. 2,000 points.
Yeah. And we've got a clock, haven't we?
And we got a clock.
Got a clock.
So that should be
yeah, see how you cope under pressure now.
I'm not fussed. I don't really make a plan, but yeah, I do see that. I'm more a reactive player.
I make a plan, and then after the first turn, throw it out the window. I can't use that anymore, that's rubbish.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Leslie to turn up so I can tell him how much I've painted.
How much have you painted?
5 vehicles.
Painted completely painted?
Yeah,
finished.
I mean, admittedly, they're the size of friggin' epic models.
Size of Matchbox, isn't it?
It is, they are. They're really small.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how small. I looked at it and thought, they can't be right. I mean, I remember seeing the flamethrower one at the Bovington Tank Museum.
Yeah.
The Italian flamethrower one, and I was like, yeah, that was lower than a mini.
Yeah, they're very tiny, they're small, they're midget, they're little 2-man go-kart.
Yeah, I think what I might do is look at the photos in the Western Desert campaign, that, and just because obviously they've got them in like staged diorama setup, so I'll be able to see.
Yeah,
I just looked at them and thought, that looks really small.
They are, they're tiny little things.
Have you heard about Hornby buying 25% of Warlord? Yeah, we were just discussing that. I don't know. I've read stuff that people are a little bit worried, and Jason seems to think it's a good idea.
Well, yeah, because I was thinking because Hornby do so many plastic kits and train, all their model range. I think what it just means that they'll be able to bring out more of the tanks instead of being resin in plastic, so bringing the price down a little bit.
Possibly.
And more scenery. And it might be a train outfit as well.
Well, yeah. Well, they've got trains. Oh, they could do a
Yeah,
Second
like
World
scale.
War train, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you think they're the size of Hornby is, their industry set up, their factory work, what they could knock out.
Yeah, if Warlord don't sell out, and they actually
out,
control what they can, and like you say, if they do, I never thought that, if they do the plastic vehicles, that might be a good thing. I think it's a good pension move for Johnson.
Yeah,
probably
much,
is, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'll be funny if you go and they do the business side of it, they can sit back and play more models.
Yeah.
I would do the same. You give me the money.
It should, well, fingers crossed it will be good. I mean, it's not a controlling share, is it? It's just 25%.
Yeah.
So they're just going to have some input, aren't they?
Yeah. And a distribution network.
So, well, yeah.
As well. So it just might mean more people play Bolt Action. I've got to admit, if I didn't have that new box of Americans and I only had the old ones, I wouldn't be having a bloody American army.
Oh, because the arms are separate from the... This is what's put me off about the War... I keep getting this wrong. War Games Atlantic, is it? Because you just got the torso, you've got to glue the arms on, you've got to glue the guns on. In 2 years, they have the option to buy a controlling share.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Let's see how it
That's
goes.
2 years, see how it goes.
Yeah. I'll have all my army with that.
Yeah, so it won't really matter, will it?
Yeah, they might end up going to... Oh, because who's the other... Oh, someone's doing Vietnam, aren't they?
What, as a game?
Yeah, and it's actually a model company who make not model. I can't think they're called. It's not Rubicon. It's Victress.
Oh, the ones that do the Vikings? Victress,
I
or whatever
think
it's
it was
called.
not. I can't remember who it was, but there's one company they're doing Vietnam, and it's same scale as Bolt Action, But as soon as they said it, I went, hang on, that's the guys who do all the models.
Vikings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not those, but actually, tanks and all that lot. So they've got loads, they've got the whole range, like, oh, yeah, Vietnam.
To be fair, those Viking models look good.
Mm,
If you were going to do a slightly dark age
they do some really
theme thing, Victrix
Victrix, yeah. Is Victrix or Rubicon who's doing it?
and Rubicon.
But it's definitely one of the guys are doing a Vietnam. They've got their own actual game like Bolt Action, but for Vietnam.
We can't do Vietnam.
No, I was just saying.
Would love to play 28 mil. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's definitely was. What was that? The big show we had the other day? Was it Sleep? Or no, UK Game
Oh, Expo.
Expo. It was on Expo, and it was those Irish guys I keep watching. Tabletop.
On the tabletop.
On the tabletop, they were going around. They did what they went to their stand. They were showing them on there. And it looked really quite impressive. So they were doing the terrain, the vehicle, all of it. And then there goes, oh yeah, we've got these models. We make the models, so they've made the game go with it.
Will we ever go into the Pacific? If we do, I'm not doing the jobs. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games till someone has to do the jobs. Yeah, bolt action, chain of command rules. Yeah. So oddly enough, one of our customers, I won't say any more, but one of our customers, I was doing the handout when we got talking, and I said about the channel, and he's come back, and he said, "I've watched your channel. You two are hilarious." But he was going on about chain of command.
Yeah.
He also brought up Flames of War as well, which is like the epic version.
Yeah.
Not that.
But
I was like, he said, "You're going to do that?" I said, "Probably not."
No.
Tempted, but and someone did message me through Instagram actually. They listened to one of our podcasts. I was like, really? So, and he's asked if we're going to do odd games like Necromunda, sort of Dark Future, and all those smaller odd games that Games Workshop have done. I haven't actually replied yet, but probably not.
Gork and Walker would be funny.
Oh, I think that's what triggered him off, is the fact that you mentioned Gork and Walker.
Gork and Walker, that's just Mad Max with Walks.
Yeah,
That's
you've got all that, haven't you?
I'm pretty sure I've got all the rule books still, yeah.
Yeah, you got the models as well, haven't
Oh
you?
yeah, it's just basic Walks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny game. That was a stupid funny game.
See, I like the first Space Hulk that they brought out, but you got bored after mission 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because you got the cleanse one where you had to flame the room, then you had to get the one where you just tried to survive and kill 30 gene stealers. And then I think the third one was you had to try and capture the cat, cyber-automatic thing, and we never played the others.
Yeah, because I only got the original Necromunda.
No, well I know Crown of Command just released a battle report on that.
Yeah. The new version is like, well, how much money do you want to spend? It's like, apparently there's a stupid amount of books you have to get and like that.
But that's another thing. Games Workshop, obviously, Leviathan, brought it out. Got all these cards for each individual faction, like buying a Codex. Oh, by the way, we've changed the points. It's like, what?
Yeah, and I was looking at anybody who plays Mantic's Firefight, isn't it?
Oh, you're bringing it up. I thought we were going to keep it a secret.
Well, no, I just want to know if it's any good, if anybody plays it, if they think it's any good. Because
Well, you think it's good.
Well, I like the models, and that's
God.
what we meant, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there's always a rule of cool.
Yeah, and
So has anybody out there played Mantic's? We obviously play Mantic's Kings of War, but have any of you played Mantic's Firefight?
yeah,
Which is like the 40k, from listening to Jason, who listened to a thing today, sounds like the 40k version of Kings of War.
yeah, it looked quite. I like the way they were playing. It looked quite good, and I like the models.
See, that would mean though, one-page rules is Age of Fantasy. Is got to be there's 2 types, isn't there? There's got to be the skirmish one, but there's obviously is the other one rank and file.
Yeah, they got rank and file one, and they got like.
But I can't see us doing any other rank and file now.
No,
Because this is absolutely mental.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good system.
The only thing I got to say about the Games Workshop stuff is their models are nice.
Yeah, but I'm getting to the point now where I think they're getting too busy. I've not heard of the game either. Yeah, honestly, I've really never given it much credence, but because Jason's mentioned it now, I'm going to look into it.
Yeah, the only reason for because I saw the models when I was looking at one-page rules. They got dwarfs in it.
Yes,
And I thought, I want to get some models for that.
It's called Firefight, but it's from Mantic, mate.
Yeah, and I saw them, I went, oh, I like those, they look quite good. And I was looking, then I was looking at for one page, I went, oh, they've got one page, got rats. I went, hang on, Mantics have got rats in space. And I went, oh, I could use those for cross them over. And then I was watching stuff today about it, I went, well, actually, that game sounds quite good.
The reason I didn't look into it is because it had the word firefight, and I just wrongly then, obviously, assumed or associated with one-page rules firefight, which is basically the skirmish version or kill teams of 40k.
You know, they apparently
you're saying it's big army.
It's a big army because they've got their other version. What's a fire base or something like? What's basically that? And this is like you've got the skirmish version, and now you've got the fire base is the next stage up, and then they've got in the annihilation, I think they're calling it. What's basically tank? It's more tanks, and tanks open up infantry, so infantry open up tanks.
But you'd have to find out whether the models or the rules will have certain races in them. Like, will they do a one-page rules thing and make sure they cover a few races?
I know there's humans.
So it's got to be in there.
There's humans. There's apparently in most of it. So there's a couple of human races. There's basically they're called the plague victims in it. What's basically American in there?
Yeah, it's got to be in it.
You've got the rats. You've got the dwarfs.
You have to have the elves. I'm still happily painting a Blood Angel second edition tactical score that will give some. Oh, stupid nutters.
They've got elves, but they're not elves. They use drones or they use robots instead of.
I've seen the models and they didn't flip my boat.
Yeah, but what they've done is they've partnered up with Atlantic, whatever they're called.
Wargames Atlantic, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, who got us their own sci-fi range.
Yeah, they got. What did you buy the squads?
Yeah, that's not their squads. But they're using their vehicles in this. So they crossing over. I thought that was quite classy. If you've got those from another set, you go, oh, I'll use them in this game. It was quite good. No, I was just watching them, but oh, that looked quite interesting.
Translation, everybody, interesting is, I'd like to try that.
Well, yeah.
We've got loads.
I like those models. They're plastic. I haven't bought anything in the last 2 days. Actually, no, I haven't.
No, you're doing very good. Oh, come on, keep going. It'll get worse with the withdrawal, and then you'll be fine. Paint what you got.
I did buy some nibs.
Yeah. What the hell's all that about?
I want to paint some. Now I can't decide what colour I want to paint them.
You're such a dweeb.
Because I saw a channel and it went, oh, I might watch that. Then I went, no, they were until we got to play the Germans. So I didn't watch it.
Oh, controversial. We're getting as many digs in as we can.
Well, this is
it's all fun and games till someone's going to play the nibs.
So yeah, there is another one up there who's I think he's really good painter actually.
Well, so, Duncan Rhodes. He done a Terragorn today. I watched him do a Terragorn today. Yeah. As Clendathu. You know the box? Yeah. Hell of a paint job.
This guy he was doing a lot of like stippling. He does a lot of dry brushing. I can't think what he's called there, but he's got his own paintbrush range and everything. Paint is really good. Too good for me. But
yeah, two-tone.
Yeah. But I saw some of his stuff he's painting. I went, oh, I like that. And he's done a couple of tutorials, so I thought I could probably dumb that down a bit.
You're not thinking of Sonic Hammer or whatever it's called?
No.
How I paint African.
No.
He's really good.
Yeah, I've copied him to do all my Americans.
What, Sonic Hammer?
Mm. I listened to it. Oh, he's using contrasts, right? I need that one. I'll go chopping there. Went for everything I needed. And actually, I went on it. They were really quick.
They look really good, actually.
Really quick and easy to paint. So I've done 30 of those.
And I've done 5 tanks.
And I've just started the other 28.
I even stippled them, weathered them. So they were literally, honestly, right, so, I noticed when we done the resin, they went duller.
Yeah.
So I sprayed them white, sprayed them with Andrew dust, painted them with yellow ochre.
Yeah.
Give them a very light wash of Seraphim brown or whatever it is, the lighter one. And then dry brushed them and stippled them with a sponge. That was it. And I made some mistakes on the tracks, on the tyres.
Yeah.
And I went like that. Can't see that. And I haven't even painted underneath.
So have you got Dan and Don's address?
Who?
Dan and Don. Dad and Dog, sorry.
Dad and Dog Gaming?
Yeah.
No, why?
Because he wanted 2 models for snipers.
Oh, right. PM me, mate.
Yeah, you PM and I'll send them to you then.
Oh, you might have. I haven't checked. Yeah, PM me, mate. I'll look in spam, because that's where you'll be.
Yeah, and I'll send you the 2 models.
You know, you won't, but... How was the Italian trucks compared to the others? Honestly, they look massive.
Yeah, the trucks were.
But then I've got a 3D printed Opel Blitz and they're roughly the same size. But I can actually put the tanks
All the trucks?
in the flatbeds.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right. You want tanks, you want them to be big.
They're not big though.
No, I know they're not, but it just doesn't look right.
Especially the British. The British tanks couldn't be any wider.
Oh, I'm actually doing it.
Yeah, because it was a sniper team you wanted, wasn't it? From the old set, because it's got the rifles actually got a sight on it.
Oh,
in
right.
the new
Okay.
set, there's no rifles with a sight. It's in the old set there is. So
Okay,
I've got
cool.
I've pulled some to put some onto the side for you. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, because when you look at the one of the things for the tanks, they couldn't be a certain width because they had to sit on the actual train.
Okay.
Yeah, the trailer beds for on trains, so they could move them around
And go through the
and
tunnels.
to load them up onto the boats and everything. Yeah. So you're kind of a bit restricted, though. Like, how big can your tank be? You can only be this big because...
It's this big and it's got rivet construction.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But the first game, I think it's just Machine Gun City, innit? I've got machine guns, I've got nothing, no anti-tank.
I've got anti-tank rifles.
Might have one, I can't remember.
I've got 3 anti-tank rifles, and that's it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Everything else is all machine guns.
I think I've got heavy machine guns on my CD35s. So they're +1 for penetration.
No, I ain't got that.
So that at least I can damage the Rolls Royces and whatnot.
Yeah, because everything's armor 7. Everything I've got is armor 7.
Yeah. But it's not open top, is it?
The Morrises are, and the Rolls Royces aren't, and the Brents are.
So normal shots can penetrate, it can pin your Mars,
Yeah.
and your Brens obviously, but they can't damage you.
Yeah. But the Morrises have got the anti-tank rifle.
Okay. Brilliant.
I've got 3 of them.
So I've got to take them out first then.
Yeah.
All I've got is machine guns.
That's alright.
It's going to be funny.
It's going to be good for that.
This game's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't play Kings of War, armies going to march, line up in front of each other, and I've got to get into his half of the board. He's got to get in mine, whilst carrying these counters. And if I get into his side of the board with a counter, I get 2 victory points. If I just stay there on my side, it's only worth 1.
Pretty
So
much,
we're going to meet in the middle and try and break through each other's lines.
Yeah.
And then there's one dead centre, which we've got to try and capture.
Yeah.
So if you're really fast, you'll be able to capture it.
Yeah, but if you get there, you're going to get charged.
Yeah, of course you are.
And your wearables are really fast, so I don't know your winter baby.
Wah,
Yeah.
wah. Yeah, you move with 9, isn't it? So we've got
Yeah.
to charge of 18. Oh yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
In fact, they're the fastest thing on the board, isn't they? Your little wolves are only 8.
We're foxes. Yeah, but they're right, aren't they?
You're floating right they are. So now, man, 10 attacks each. You're on a bubble, aren't you?
Oh, little foxes.
Jesus.
I mean, put them there for chaff. Well, they are there, chaff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, so it's
Kings of War tonight, and then we go. Oh yeah, one thing we should mention is the crazy idea we had about running a 40k tournament for 2nd edition.
Well, not tournament.
No, it's not a tournament. It's just a friendly get together with like-minded gamers to play and celebrate 30 years of 2nd edition.
Yeah.
That's a bit of momentum. We've got roughly 7 people interested at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Now we say
don't know how many staying for both days, but I know there's a few coming down for one day on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And they can just mosey on back on the Saturday night, can't they?
Yeah. So it should be good that. Whole weekend again.
Yeah, it will be, won't it?
Yeah.
That'd be great. What are you going to use?
I ain't got a clue.
I'm definitely for both days.
Oh, ideal. He's going to bring a blood.
He's going to bring a blood angel on, really.
Oh, he's got
That's kicking our ass. We're not doing best painted either. You can shove it. Yeah, so I'm thinking of using me Dark Angel army. Or I might go Nids.
Oh, I don't go need you bearded bastard.
It'd be that hard, wouldn't it? I'll have 50 points to spend on biomorphs.
Yeah, he didn't care. Beardy.
It's not beardy.
They are beardy.
No, they're not.
Everybody knows a series of
What
beardy.
do you want me to do? Ban them?
Yeah. Ban yours.
Yeah, everybody else. I would laugh like hell if everybody else brought a Nid army just to shove it.
Good to get to the Diego, yeah. How would you set the table then?
Yeah, well, rival fleets, isn't it? Rival fleets, because they know full well they've fought each other. The strongest absorbs the weakest and takes the best things from them, and then becomes stronger and moves on. And apparently they've won a game. Games Workshop, they've actually won a game. Obviously, Games Workshop were like that. We'll rectify that in a minute.
By 3%.
Brexit was only 2.
That's what someone said as well. That's enough to leave Brexit.
Yeah, doesn't count as a victory, it's only 3%. Oh, I'll have you know.
Enough to leave Europe.
Oh, was it 3 or was it 4? No, it's 48.52, wasn't it?
No, it's 47.53.
No, I mean Brexit was 48.52,
Oh, yeah,
so it's 4%.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But like someone said, the quote goes, but isn't there such a show coming up? That's when they'll be released all the Marines.
Yeah,
it's like,
it will.
probably if it was a fix-it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. It's an irrelevant victory. It's not going to change one iota of the. I mean, how long did it take them to sit around and create the Cruxus Malediction thing when they split the galaxy in half?
Well, the best thing, someone goes, oh, because the Codex is going to be the first to be released. Nearest Codex is going to be the first out.
Right, really?
So they went, that's screwed, isn't it? Because every Codex that comes out is going to be better.
Oh, yeah. You start up there, you finish down there. And the last Codex to come out will be the Space Marines. Just to make sure that they can beat everybody else up.
The last one will be God and will be God.
No, because God came out last this time, so
Exactly.
they need to rectify that.
It'll come out last again.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, the models
creep like
the,
that.
the models are pretty. I mean, the models they've brought out.
Yeah, but like I was saying to you off camera, like at the beginning, I think they're getting too busy. There's too much going on now. There's too much detail, and my eyes can't cope with it.
No, it's good. I thought the basic, the grunts were really nice.
Oh mate, they are built for contrast.
Yeah,
they were designed with contrast in mind.
Oh, they were really, really nice. I mean, really nice model.
And I didn't realise how big that Carnifex was.
Oh,
it's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris, you got the plastic Carnifex. The metal one, when it came up, was like, oh my god! A normal Marine would only come up to its chest or groin level, and the metal Carnifex, which admittedly you can work out with, comes up to the stomach or whatever. The new one, it's massive. Gonna have to go, guys. Battery about to die. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourself, mate. Yeah, it's huge.
Oh yeah.
I mean, here's one for you. Someone posted on one of the pages, I think it's the Firstborn Space Marine page. You got the original, like Chuck Dreadnought or whatever. You know the original Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Well, you got him there next to a Terminator. Would you use the new Tyranid models for second edition, Rich? No.
I would use them in third.
Possibly, but no, because I've got them, so I don't see the point.
But no, I was thinking if I was going to do it, I'd do a third edition army for them.
If I didn't have any models, then I probably would, yeah. But then you'll be able to get early edition models now, cheap as chips on eBay.
I bet you won't.
Yeah, you're probably right. No, I'd probably still like to use the proper things. The fact that we're doing third now is I can dust off 5 Raveners with Devourers.
Yeah.
So I can have literally 10 or 11 Raveners on the board now.
Yeah.
Which would be ace. I mean, Raveners in second edition would be cool.
No, in second, are they? Oh, what a pity.
Now, be easy enough done though, isn't it? Same profile of the Warrior. It's got a speed of 9. Or you move 6 and add +3 to whatever your charge or run move. But you'd lower, they'd have to be within hive mind, so you give them a low leadership.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to limit how much you give them one biomorph. That'd be it. Easily done. You could even, I'd even say, because of the speed, you could make them the same points as a warrior. That'd be great. That'd be cool.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. We'll not do that then.
No.
Okay.
Bloody nits.
No, I don't think they need any help.
No.
Well, they do. Struggle against jet bikes.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to bring for the thing.
Oh, I'm definitely doing my Dark Angels one day. Definitely do the Dark Angels one day, and then I might do my, just for the giggles, I might do my Iron and Ghost Army.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And avoid the nids.
Yeah.
I'm taking and doing second edition Dark Angel Army using the current mini because they're a lot cheaper. Yeah, don't blame you.
Yeah.
I haven't got an issue with anybody using the newer models.
No.
I mean, that's the only issue you see quite a lot on the second edition page is base sizes. Because technically, I mean, you'd have to work it out. If you've got slightly bigger bases, I mean, you technically, when you move, it's still 6 inches.
It's still 6 inches, yeah. It's
But
only when
it's still, you'd still be 2 inches apart, but technically then, you're covering a slightly bigger, wider.
Yeah.
So would you suffer more from a blast? Or would there be more hits on a 4+?
You would get less hit with a blast.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't think it really matters.
Well,
Like that.
I'll just put them on 25mm bases, they're not that expensive for a load of it. Oh yeah, fair enough. You can get bases on eBay, can't you?
I've got to admit, I was thinking about, because of the new Primaris Marines, and now they've brought out the Flamer guys, you can go, right, I've got 8 normal guys with bolters. You go, I need a special weapon, you've got a Flamer guy in there now, or you get the Plapper guy in there now. So you've got you can have it actually a normal tactical Marine squad, but using just Primaris models. So if you want an up-to-date looking army, you could do that. You could do that, and so you use all your new models if you haven't got old models, and still, because it's the rule set that makes it fun. It's not the actual. I mean, the models are brilliant, yeah. It's the rule set that makes it fun. So you can still play second or third with new models because there's enough out there now, enough selection to really
make them tactical or devastating.
Yeah. Because even the assault squads don't come with jump packs. You have to buy them jump packs. You can still have.
Yeah, so you can have a combat squad on foot.
Yeah, or in a vehicle.
Yeah, but vehicles like second edition vehicles are just tombs, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's just ridiculous. I've got to admit, I think the best ones they've got is when you just blow the vehicle up and everybody takes a roll on the one you're dead.
Oh yeah, there was a game like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Is that in that?
They don't die.
I missed that. What was that? Oh, Leslie's back. Hello, Leslie. Tea and biscuits, please. Enjoy your weekend, Jason. I'm sure he did. He painted loads.
Yeah. I just stuck another 26 together, sprayed them up, and I've just started doing their jackets. So I've got, hopefully by the end of the week, I might finish those 26. Then I've got to do 12. I've got to buy another box, and that's for doing.
Yeah, but you need to drop the Americans because you need to do the British so we can get the scenario.
Yeah, I know, but I want to get these 26 done first this week.
So this week? I'll be like that. That's a month.
So they're out of the way. And then I'll do the British because I haven't got the other box to do yet.
Busy painting is the best way to go. I'm on the table, yeah. Right.
So yeah, I've got 26 to do. Then the other box I buy, when I buy it, will be 3 bazookas and 12 bars. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Because what I've done is I've looked at through the units. At the beginning of the war, they only had 1 bar per unit. By the end of the war, they're having 2. So if I paint up that amount of men, I will then have got enough what I need.
Any of the armour get bent?
Your armour?
My armour, so I've done 5 tanks.
No, when you went to...
My armour, yeah. Dress. No. Fancy dress, no, I didn't. I come away with a bruise, a hit on the chin, hit on the nose, and a strap broke. So that was pretty good, to be fair. For what I was doing. It was fun.
Yeah, so I'll get those painted, or this ones I've got at the table now painted. Then I'll go do all British, all in one go. And then I can go back to the Americans. And then, because once I've got those British done, that's it. I've got Oh no, I've got some more to do as well.
I'm gonna have to, I think, buy another. Not too bad. No. Did you get wet? No. No, I got lucky there. The tents kept us dry. I mean, I got soaking wet and it was sweat and it was gross. Honestly, when I peeled my armour off, I was like, I am soaked to the skin, and it was just pure sweat. and then, because I couldn't find the other stuff, so I only had one set of kit to wear under my armour. I had to put it back on the next day. I was like, At least Rich has the face from medieval reenactment. Bloody right.
Before I get coming up with a mask.
Proper arrow storm here, mate. I just glare at the arrows and they stop. Yeah, facial radio as well.
No, if I paint up, when I do the other tanks, if I paint up a Matilda and another Churchill, I've got enough then to basically, I think, to do all the scenarios.
Right, well,
Apart from we do tank battles.
I said to you, do you have the page to get, no, I can just undo a couple of things and it all just falls off.
What was that Filipino boy there for then?
Sex.
Oh, right, okay.
No, he's not going to have him touch my armour. He's a Filipino boy.
Just your helmet?
Yeah. Lovely and shiny. Spit polish. They keep rubbing it self-lubes. You went there. To help him undress. Yeah, bloody right. You want your green card, you friggin' earn it.
How was it, Rolf Harris?
Huge. I work for the BBC. I like children. Honestly, who can you trust now?
Oh, the little BBC.
No.
That's the beating children.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh. I looked at the BBC and I saw something I didn't want to see again. Not black men, actually. Think about it.
I bet ITV is fucking mad. I can see something there.
Individual transvestites.
We're gonna get.
Were we on the ITV News? Two blogs doing a YouTube channel. You must know that bit's getting clipped. Oh, there'll be a new channel next week, guys.
Pretty bad.
Seems to be some rare size. Oh dear God. Alright,
Calm down now.
anyway, shall we go and kick each other in a minute?
Yes, let's do.
So it's been a good chat. We've talked about Firefight, which is, I'm ignoring you. Firefight, 40k, Games Workshop. We're talking about Bolt Action, Kings of War, Missionary, 3rd edition, One Major Rules. We've covered all the bases today. And Bolt Action. Yeah, so I'm going to get, I said to you I won't do the tank, because I need to focus on the men for the first game, but I might as well just do the tank while I'm doing all the vehicles.
Yeah, makes it
Get
so
it
much
done.
easier.
And then all I've got to do is do 30 Belisaria, or however you pronounce them, and then I'm good for the first mission. In fact, potentially I'm good for the second as well. And I'm tempted to try and glue those bloody, when's the next one? Sadly, that's kind of it, that ends our show. There is one in Evesham in August, the first weekend of August, and that's very early period. Male, big shields. This is the Battle of Evesham, obviously, because it's Evesham. That's all heavy mail. That's hard. That's probably harder to wear and run around in than plate, to be fair. Yeah, so there's that one there. I can't think of any more. It's not that many, actually, to be fair. Have them ready for next weekend then, Rich. Oh, okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is painting the, or trying to paint the Wargame Atlantic ones as an experience.
Yeah, that's what I said to you, didn't I?
That's what you said,
Yeah.
yeah. That's finally filtered through. Too many hits on the edge, see. Oh, saying that, the first weekend in September I won't be here because we're running the medieval tournament.
Oh, okay.
And then the third weekend of October we're doing the 40k thing, aren't we?
Yes. Actually, I've got
That's a
something
bit
on
mad.
holiday in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh, fair enough, I've got more time to paint.
No, we're gaming.
Oh,
I said I'm on holiday. I don't going anywhere.
Oh, well, I start my summer holiday soon, where I have on weekends.
Yeah.
But my missus has already planned stuff away, so I know it's going to involve some Saturdays. I said, that's fine, but you got to let me game on Sunday.
You know what I do?
What?
I don't tell him going on holiday.
What?
I didn't tell Sam when my holiday started.
Yeah, but your kids are older now, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter.
I'm married anyway.
Oh, right.
It's my holiday, I do what I want. I got a week of pain, and it ain't the wars.
Oh, wow, really? Oh, you got an actual week off?
2 weeks off.
In a row?
In a row.
Oh, man, you're going to get loads done.
Yeah.
What was that?
Several around here at the Norman and Viking castles.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I've got 2 weeks off, so I've got a bit of time for painting.
You could get a whole army done in 2 weeks. Easily.
Yeah, I've got some other things I've got to do.
You could get a whole army done in 2 weeks, man. Easily. You'll finish your Americans. I reckon. When's your holiday?
In 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time. So we're
First week of August.
Right. So by the end of August, then we should be doing the Italian. We should be doing the first scenario of.
What, by the end of August?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pizzaville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Down front of this evening. Oh wow, jousting, nice. Jousting's always awkward.
So you said the Philippine boy?
Yeah. He didn't like my lads. But no, it's really like if it's done properly, it looks great. And you get it because everybody expects the lances to shatter on impact thanks to films like Knight's Tale, but it doesn't always work that way. But yeah, it's hard. Jousting's hard. I've never done it, but you watch him do it and you think, no way, man. Only if Jason paints a few Italians. Bitch. Yeah. No, because I don't care about the paint stands about action like that. So I'll just bang them out. What was your thinking of doing this? When is it you're thinking of doing? That will be the 21st and 22nd of October, mate.
Yes.
21st and 22nd of October. We'll probably put a list of like cheap B&Bs and that around this area. That's within possible walking distance or short taxi, or we could go pick you up.
Yeah, because there's what's it called? Just up the road now.
Well, you've got Future Inn up there.
Yeah.
You've got a Travel Lodge by the Jack Rabbit, which is going to be quite good.
Yeah.
Then you've got another one by a Premier Inn or something by the George.
Yeah.
Yeah. My missus said to me, "We're not putting anybody up." All right. But what if Andy Chambers comes down? Then he can stay in a hotel. Oh.
Where will Ricochet? In the hotel.
Well, we're staying in the hotel as well, yeah. Where are you going to the hotel? My friends can't stay.
My friends aren't welcome. I'm
not welcome then. No, you're not. Bugger off. Go sleep in the garage. Yeah, so that's it really. I think. Yeah, I'll message you, Danny.
Yeah.
So then we're hopefully getting here Friday night to set up. Yeah. 6 tables. Lots of terrain. We should be able to do 6 tables.
There's not many tables in the thing.
No, they'll get some out of the shed.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The guides hall behind you.
Yeah, Scout Hall.
Scout hall, yeah.
Yeah.
Being here.
Yeah.
So we're set up. Yeah, they got an extra load of tables for us, so we should be alright.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna check the terrain, the city fight terrain models we got. I need to check because I know some of them are broken and trying for the hotel. Yeah, it's kind of walking wise. The nearest one's going to be 10-15 minutes away. And that's walking.
Yeah.
Over by the range.
Yeah.
So that's all right. We're sorts of I'll put at least 3 down, and then people can always find if they want to find B&Bs nearby or something like that. Well, I'll put the 3 closest travel lodge things as a link. And then what we're going to have to do is actually, because if people follow the sat nav to get here, they end up behind.
Yeah.
So we've got. I think we've got to take photos or even do a short video of us turning in where the grey Iranians are.
Yeah.
So people know where they're going to come from.
Opposite the police station.
Yeah. It's a turning you don't look like you're allowed to turn into because the arrow's going into the police station.
Yeah.
You've got to go into it. So we might have to. I might do a picture.
Map.
Screen save it and then do arrows.
A map.
A map. That's the word. Yeah.
But yeah, it should be right for that. We should have enough scenery.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Richard, your daughter can direct traffic. Should be gaming. She'll probably paint me Italians as well. I'm going to help her paint, she bought herself a Airfix Russian plane. It's a twin prop little bomber thing or something. It's got like 3 or 4 bombs underneath it.
It's all in flames.
It will be when I finish with it. She loves her planes. She loves her planes. And for some reason they're both learning Russian at the moment. I don't know why. But yeah, she loves the Russian planes and that. So there we go. Oh, I have got to say hello to someone. We're not going to.
Because you've got the name.
Yeah.
Oh God, mate. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, no, I'll leave that. do it next week.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Shall we go?
we best get going, and then we can get this game done.
Yeah. Thanks for the chats, guys. We'll see you later.
See you later, guys.